Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Quad 3 playoffs of Season 3. We already saw Gooch and Mateo face off, and Gooch advanced to the finals of the Quad 3 realm here. Now we're going to find out who's the other half of that bracket between Harry and Blake. Harry, obviously the defending champion from last season. Blake, plenty of Trivia 10 experience as well, so no newcomers here. Both of you have many episodes under your belts at this point. We'll start with the underdog in terms of seeding with Blake in the 4 seed. How are you feeling coming into this? You both actually, which I guess neither of you have seen yet because none of the episodes came out yet for either of you two, but both of you got tied for 90 points on the Tuesday. So both of you broke records for best ever Tuesday episode. So Blake, how you feeling coming to the playoffs?
Well, I got a lot going against me right now. I'm going against a defending champ, and I'm in a different location out of my element. So let's see how this goes.
Mm-hmm. Harry, how you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great. No, this is awesome. It's hilarious because every second video on my TikTok feed is Blake. So I feel like I'm in some like psychedelic haze right now. I don't know if this is real life, but no, I'm keen as. Let's go.
Well, his camera does look a little hazy like over there. So maybe it is like just like a dream. It's all not real. But let's go ahead and get in.
Different camera.
Yep. Yep. Anyone if this is the first time you've seen Blake, trust me, his production quality is top notch on his actual videos. So don't let this fool you. Go check them out. Both of their links are obviously in the description down below. But how we got to here today, you four are the ones who made the playoffs here. Gooch and Mateo ended up tying in the 2.5 average ranking there. Harry at the 1, Blake at the 4 there, and then Josiah and James were the 2 that were not able to make the playoffs from this quadrant. Now that's working out in the playoffs here. You can see this little mini bracket here. And of course, Gooch already moving on to the Season 3 championship after beating Mateo. Just the last video that was uploaded here. So now it's time to find out who's going to be facing off against Gooch from Barstool. New episodes every Tuesday and Fridays. We keep working through these playoffs. Harry versus Blake. Let's go ahead and get through this thing. 3 sections in today's trivia. First section is real reveal, which you guys both know very well. Second is 3 strikes, you're out, which is a new thing we're trying. You'll catch on very quickly. It's pretty self-explanatory when we get there. And then finally, real sabotage, which I think Harry you would have experienced. I don't know if Blake, if it was introduced after your time. So yeah, it's basically real reveal, but the other person's picking the clues for the other person. Again, self-explanatory. You'll figure out when you get there.
You get to be very mean.
The great equalizer. Lots of points can be made up for. No matter how big the lead is, real sabotage can shake things up in a hurry. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. We're starting with real reveal. So Blake, you can take a back seat, just hang out, chill for a minute while Harry goes through this. There's a standard, regular old real reveal. Where do you want to start today with your clues, Harry?
Okay. So what I've done the last week since we last recorded is I've just been studying my Letterboxd diary. Because very much a lot of my movies watched is because of the podcast that I do, where it's kind of like Oprah's book club, but just movies. So I've kind of like, in my mind, they're all genred up for each month. But so that's my last resort. Is last time you watched it. Can I please have writer?
Writer off the bat for 10 points. The writer of this film is Alex Convery.
Alex Convery. What? I know him. How's your Alex Convery bag, Blake?
I do not know Alex Convery either, so
I think I know who it is. No, there can't be that. I'm thinking it's the only one that I know him from. I watched it over the break. Is Air, but give me number of words in a title.
Number of words in the title for 4 points. One word in the title.
Can I please go Air?
Air is the guess, and Air is the correct answer. So 14 points off the board to start. Air got the writer into the number of words in the title. So now it's your turn. Take a back seat. You got 136 points. It's Blake's turn to go.
That was a great poll.
I was like, he's done other shit, surely, but I know him from Air because I remember the during the title sequence it said Convery.
Where do you want to start today, Blake?
Kind of found a certain way to do it last time. I did learn that the Soup's way was not the way for at least me.
What was Soup's way?
It was just director and what number of words in the title?
Yeah, either that or last. Yeah, I think number of words. Yeah,
that's a lot of points on.
Yeah, Okay, I'm gonna go your last date watched first.
Nice.
2 points. Last date watch. You watched this movie for the last time, November 16th, 2023.
All right, give me release year.
This movie was released in 2023.
Ooh. Okay. Box office? No. Box office ended up working last time. But 2023, I'm not going to be too familiar. Let's go with number of words in the title.
There's one word in this title as well.
Could you imagine if it's air? If it's still
Ooh.
air? Could you imagine if he's done that?
That would be a first ever, wouldn't it?
That'd be such a Tyler move as well.
If I'm not mistaken, Air came out a little earlier than November. I have a guess in mind. And if I get it wrong, it's
5 points off. If you get it wrong.
5 points. It would be less points than a
It'd be
Letterboxd
such
score.
a generational pull, though, if you get this from when you watched it last year.
Man, I have a guess. I don't. Something's just hitting right off the top of the head. Okay. I got to catch up already. I'm going to take a guess at the movie. Is it Thanksgiving?
Great pull. Thanksgiving is correct.
Nuts. That's crazy.
Just off the date you watched it and numbers of words in the title. That's huge.
That's like but it's more than a year ago. That is so sick. Oh, I'm just glad to watch it.
Yeah, I guess it probably came out. I'm guessing that's probably around the first weekend or so it came out, because obviously I'm guessing it came out around Thanksgiving time. But crazy pull. Where you were about to pick another clue. What were you about to go for? Like your Letterboxd?
I was gonna go Letterboxd score. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got 18 points off there. Wait, my math. Yes, 18 points off there. Harry got 14. So Harry has a lead of 4. So basically as neck and neck as it could be going through the first one here. But that's the thing. Like with these, you just never know what clues people are going to go for, what ones are going to unlock things for people. But incredible first rounds from both of you. We're going on to round number 2 now. So this is the new game. 3 strikes, you're out. So I'll explain it to you. It's very self-explanatory, but this is not a speed, like you're not going up against each other super speed wise. It's like you're going to take turns. So you're not going to, internet connection is not going to go into account, but who gets to go first on this is close one. Going to be Harry's going to start us off. So what this is, gives confetti. There you go. Nice confetti. So Harry will be the one who gets to go up first. So what this is there's 15 boxes here. So there's 15 answers to the prompt that I'll reveal what the prompt is here. Okay. And you'll just have to give me your answers. And basically Harry gets to go first. So I'll have 30 seconds on a stopwatch on my phone here. So you have 30 seconds to send out a guess. Most of the time people do this. It doesn't take them that long, but if you don't get a guess out in 30 seconds, you'll get one of your X's right there. But then if you get a guess and you get it wrong, an X, of course, and you'll just be alternating back and forth. So you're not going to be blurting out anything over each other. You'll be alternating. Say, for example, Blake gets 3 X's before Harry gets his 3 X's. Harry will get to keep going until he gets 3 X's himself. So, and same with vice versa. So again, it'll be self-explanatory once you see the prompt. But here we go. Once I finish reading the prompt, you'll get your 30 seconds. Again, the time shouldn't really be that big of an issue.
And I'm first, yeah.
First up, Harry, you're up. So the question is, what are the 15 highest grossing movies of all time that did not make over $1 billion? So not over $1 billion. And the clock has started. So your first guess is on the board.
I want to say, is this global or is this domestic? Okay.
Global.
Did Oppenheimer make $1 billion? I can't even remember. Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's correct. That's number 2 on here, just under at 976 million. So now, Blake, on to you.
Jesus.
Okay, so now I go for this prompt.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. This instantly became harder than I thought it would be.
Same.
Yeah.
can rattle off billion-dollar movies easily.
Right. Is
10 seconds.
Spider-Man 1 in there?
Spider-Man 1 is not in there. So that's your first X today. Going back to Harry, 30
I thought
seconds
you
on the
had
clock.
that, to be honest. Spider-Man 1's a good guess, though. I want to do like a live action movie. I think Lion King made $1 billion. Did it deserve it? Jungle Book?
Lock it in, I guess.
Yes.
Jungle Book is at number 5, 967 million. Back to you, Blake.
Oh, shit. This is harder than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could get over $1 billion easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Mhm.
something. I'm trying to think of like ones that in articles is like just fell short or something. Like almost at $1 billion.
Ooh. Okay, how about
10 seconds.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
That's a good guess.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is in there at 14.
Yes.
That's a good
941.
That's
Back to Harry.
I've got like I have to guess this because it's not leaving my mind. I think. Wait, did Return make $1 billion? Return the King. I kind of want to go Two Towers because I don't think Two Towers made $1 billion, but I think Return of the King made $1 billion.
Going Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
Two Towers, yes, please.
That'll be your first X today. Back to Blake.
This is a good game, Tyler. This is cutthroat as shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is going to be your second X today.
Oh, I thought he had that. I thought he had that.
Back to Harry.
Fuck. Damn. Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Deathly Hallows Part 1 is going to be in there at the 9.
Wow.
Back to you, Blake.
Maybe we just start rattling off Potters.
Yep. I know Part 2 made $1 billion.
Yeah. That was my thinking for Two Towers.
Yeah. And I want to say Goblet of Fire might have made $1 billion.
Makes sense.
Or did it? It might as well have to go Harry Potter. Because those were very, like, all the fans are very consistent.
10 seconds.
Let's go Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban. Or no, I mean, the fifth one, Order of Phoenix.
Yep, I'll give it to you because you did guess Prisoner of Azkaban on the previous guess, and that is correct. And they're 943 million.
Good guess.
Potters, a lot of close but no cigars. So 30 more fresh seconds on the board now for Harry.
Okay, I want to go towards MCU. I'm trying to think of big movies that had heaps of hype that almost got $1 billion because like Captain Marvel got $1 billion, Black Panther. I want to go Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, that had so much hype of all the cameo shit that might have happened, but I don't think it made $1 billion.
You're correct. It's in there at the 11.
Wow.
Oh, man. It's 8 a.m. here, Blake. I'm so tired.
Wow.
New 30 seconds on the board for Blake.
Oh,
this is such a good game.
You definitely got to go the franchise route. Like I can't really think of animated movies right now. Ooh. Maybe something like I don't know about that. Okay. Dude, I might have to go another Harry Potter.
10 seconds.
Okay. Let's go Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
It's going to be your third X today. So now back to Harry. Harry, you can keep going until you get your 3 X's. So time's going.
See, I like the franchise route.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean. I know one of them made a bill. I think that was the fourth one from the whatever it was called, Stranger Tides. But can I go the end of the first trilogy, because that would have been heaps of viewership at World's End.
At World's End's in there at the 8.
Fuck. Okay. I'm now out, Blake. I'm out. Fuck. Well, did Return the King get a billion? Return the King.
Return of the King's gonna be your second X today.
Fuck. Damn it.
I think you're right. I think it went over $1 billion. That's why it's not on here.
Yeah, I knew it did as well. Why did I say it?
And new 30 seconds for potentially your final guess, unless you can get it right.
Yeah. Oh, I've got nothing, Blake. What should have got a bill? National Treasure 2 Book of Secrets.
That is not on here, but I agree. Those movies are.
Can you check again?
But there we go. That's your third X. So Harry wins around 50 to 20. So the lead now total is 34, which to Blake, that may sound like a lot, but in terms of these head-to-heads, that's probably one of the thinner margins going to the final round that we see. But let's for the viewers and for you guys, let's see what you guys missed here. So number 15, Minions: The Rise of Gru at $940 million.
I'm glad I didn't. Glad.
Number 13. So you guys said you couldn't think of animated. There were a lot of animated on here. We got Finding Nemo.
I thought that did a bill. Oh.
Close.
Yeah.
Number 10, The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug. And then also right above it at number 7, Battle of Five Armies. So you got Harry, you're on the right track of Lord of the Rings. There's the Hobbit ones, not the Lord of the Rings. Number 6 was Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
Jesus.
I had no idea that made that much money. Number 4, again, this is a franchise you kind of missed out on. Despicable Me 4. Number 3, also Despicable Me 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 1, Harry said it initially, but the actual animated version of The Lion King made just under $1 billion. Obviously, the live action made over $1 billion. Mufasa does not seem on track to be catching up to those two, but The Lion King animated, 982, the highest grossing movie that didn't make $1 billion.
There you go.
Yeah, tricky one. I feel like a lot of people, once they just start being in the film sphere for a while, they like start to kind of, you kind of know the $1 billion makers. You know,
see how narrow.
Yeah, 982 to 940.
40 million.
Yeah, it's neck and neck. Crazy margins, but that was fun. That was a good back and forth. You guys honestly did better than I expected. I was honestly almost tempted to give you guys, because this is like the third time I've recorded one of these, and I was almost tempted to give you 5 X's. I'm like, these are just like tougher movies than the actual ones. But no, that was good stuff. So again, Harry's got a lead of 34 now at this point going into round 3, which is the real sabotage. So that means Harry, you're the one trying to guess the movie, but Blake, you get to choose the clues here. So how this works is basically, Blake, you choose the clue, and we give Harry 3 to 5 seconds to be like, yeah, I want to think about it a little bit, or no, there's no chance. Give me another clue.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Where do you want to start with, Blake? What clue do you want to give him first? So a lot of strategy goes into this one.
Yeah.
I'm bad with writers, Blake.
I don't think so. Let's go with duration first.
Imagine if it's Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Duration. Let me make sure I'm on the right one.
Brutalists?
Duration for 3 points, 1 hour 48 minutes.
Oh, that's no, I don't know. Yeah, I've got no idea.
All right.
That's such a good duration for you, though. Holy shit!
It's like a vanilla ice cream of durations.
Yeah, it's everything.
What's the next clue we got here, Blake?
Let's go with Letterboxd average.
The average rating for this on Letterboxd is 4.2. So
that's huge.
Pretty well liked moving. Pretty well liked
That's
moving.
not good.
It's a big movie. Big movie.
Well, Harry, you got any guesses at this point?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say National Treasure 2 Book of Secrets, but I don't think you would have done that.
You don't want to start burning those 5 points.
Yeah.
Let's go with cinematographer.
Cinematographer for 10 points is Matthew Libatique.
Oh, it's fucking isn't it Aronofsky's boy? He's done heaps of stuff that he did. Maestro. Requiem for a Dream. It's definitely not Mother. Mother sucks. Could be Requiem. Do people really like Requiem for a Dream? I think that movie's.
I think people do.
That movie's so sad. I can't really. He's done so many movies, but I'm on. Just letting you know, Blake, I picked up a scent. So I'm like, he did Don't Worry, Darling, because I remember he was in the episode with George, and his was Don't Worry, Darling. All right. Another clue, please, Blake.
Okay.
Blake.
You know what? Let me. I got to try to bang off some points. Let's just go ahead and go with. Let's go with director.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Aronofsky.
Director is a name that's been said, Darren Aronofsky, which I don't know if strategically you're thinking that, Blake, or not, but I think it's a good spot to go. I think I can't remember what episode it was. Someone did that in the previous Real Sabotage where they caught on to that, where it's like someone's like, oh, it might be this guy. And it's like, well, if they're already thinking that, might as well give them the 25 deduction. Do you want to throw out a guess at this point? So at this point now, Blake has a 9-point lead in the sense that like a perfect 150, but obviously that's not,
Yeah.
These are all movies I've watched, right?
Correct. I pulled them from your Letterboxd.
So I refuse to believe that people gave Requiem for a Dream 4.2, but I think they would have given 4.2 to Black Swan because it's a better film. Sorry. I like Requiem for a Dream. I just think it's like one of those movies you watch once and you just never want to ever watch it ever again. You never wake up one day and be like, I'm watching Requiem for a Dream. I have to swing now because he's going to go lead actor, and that's going to be at 50 points gone. I'm going to go Black Swan.
Black Swan is correct. Black Swan is right.
Oh, man, that was a good guess though for good get for putting me on director though. Just
Requiem for a Dream is a 4.1, so it's close. It's right up there. 4.2,
Okay,
4.1. Requiem for a Dream. I'm a big fan, but I like Black Swan a little more.
It's a good movie. I just think it's like I just never want to watch that movie ever again.
No, I definitely feel that. So at this point, Harry's got a 9-point lead. So obviously, if he gets to pick the clues here, he could end it by just picking a big point clue at this point. Unless Blake, I will give you the option, Blake, if you just want to guess a movie off the rip and just no clues and just guess a movie, any movie you've logged in your Letterboxd. At this point, that's probably your only saving grace.
If you get it off the rip, I will fly to America and shake your hand.
Because basically Harry's a 9-point lead here, so he could just say anything bigger than 9 points, and that automatically would give him the victory.
Oddly enough, I have a guess, just gut feeling.
Man. Could you imagine?
This would be the craziest moment in trivia history if you get it.
I still think him getting it off the date he watched it last year.
That was crazy.
I'm going to tell my grandkids about that moment.
Yeah. I don't know. Something just came over me, gut feeling. Let's throw out Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It is not Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So you want to throw out a clue?
I could throw out another guess.
Well, if you do, he has a 4-point lead now. So I guess true. Technically, you can because if you get
I want to give you number of words in the title, because then if we tie, that'd be mad, and then Tyler wouldn't know what to do, and then we both win.
All right. So now it's a tie game basically. So that means if you have to guess here, if you get it right, then tie game. If you get it wrong, Harry's the victor and moves on to face Gooch. So what's your guess? 4-word title.
Jeez. 4 words. Well, hang on now.
4.1 for Working for a Dream. Wow. National Treasure 2. Book of Secrets. Could you if you get this off this plate, this is so sick.
I don't. That's too many. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I had to. Oh, I don't know if I logged that as watch. Even though I've seen it, I wonder if I logged it as watch. Oh shit! What was the other one I was thinking of? I had two of mine. Okay. So I got two movies in mind. Did I log this on Letterboxd though?
Go for the one that you are confident you logged.
But I gotta go off of the trivia master,
True.
the creator, the time of the season. It's Christmas time.
It is season of giving.
Being that it is Christmas time, I wonder. I really don't know if I even logged this as viewed though, so I might. Yeah, I think I might just have to. I'll go Nightmare on Elm Street.
Give it to him.
It is not Nightmare on Elm Street, but love it. You got the first letter correct. But that'll be the game today. So you got -5 there. So let's see. Well, I guess free money at this point. Hey, pick out the clue for him. Just give him a clue.
Lead actor.
Lead actor, Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, that's a oh.
Oh. What
Ring
the
any
hell?
bells?
You said I got the first letter right?
Yes. Well, is Nightmare on Elm Street Nightmare on Elm Street, or is it A Nightmare on Elm Street?
I would say Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, well then yes, you got the first letter right.
The R's and the's, you don't really count them. Right?
Oh, wow. Starts with an N?
Yeah, this is good.
You got another clue.
Damn,
Got another
I'm
clue,
blanking.
Harry.
Let's go. I'm trying to think. It definitely doesn't have any Oscar nominations. Go second bill. You'll probably get off that.
Second billed actor, Mark Ruffalo.
It's like viewers at home. It's so tough when the spotlight's on.
But hey, this is a position I'd rather be in if I
This
was
is gonna
Blake.
make me look worse.
Nah, I feel like it's much worse to like if you would have got, or like if the second movie you're thinking of was actually the right answer. But like the
True.
fact that like you're stumped here means like okay, it's like you can feel a little better.
Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Never mind.
What's the next
So,
clue, Harry?
fuck.
Let's go third bill.
All right,
Third
let's
bill
see
will be
if this
another one in
clears
there.
it up. Woody Harrelson.
Oh. Now you see me.
Now you see me is correct. I will say it's a tricky one because it's such an
Ah.
ensemble cast. It's like which three are the third build? Is Jesse? I guess Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson also both are in the zombie movie, Zombieland. So, but,
Yeah.
the winner here is Harry in a close battle until the very end. Loved giving Blake the opportunity to just guess off the rip and see if he was able to get it. But Harry's moving
I'm
on,
all for the content.
facing off against Gooch here. So we'll start with Harry, the victor, moving on to the quad 3 finals. You already punched your ticket to the overall playoffs at this point because you got the number 1 seed in the quads. You're playing with house money at this point. But how do you feel making it to the semifinals or the finals of the quad 3?
It's the greatest achievement of my life. These are always good fun, Tyler. They're always so put together. That 3 strikes and out, so sick. It's so stressful.
Mhm.
Everyone's at home probably screaming out answers. They don't understand the spotlights. They don't get it. The heat under these lamps. It's so hot.
Mm-hmm. Well, that one's extra hard too because you're either overshooting it or undershooting it. Like some of them you guess that weren't like I think Spider-Man 2 or whatever Blake guessed didn't make that much, but then like some of the ones Harry guessed got X some were over the billion marks. Is like tough. So hopefully the audience likes those because I filmed like 4 or 5 of them at this point, but none of them have been uploaded. So like if the audience is like I actually hate these, and sorry, there's a lot more coming. But Blake, how you feeling?
I'm gonna get past these playoffs at some point, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get there. So we're gonna go back, check the tape. We're gonna study for next time because we're right there every time.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, one thing, because your episode was filmed and released before Harry, so you can always hold the fact that you're the first ever 90 scorer on the Trivia 10. So when you're looking back on the tape, reviewing the off-season footage, there's a lot of positives to look at, a lot of great performances. You got the 90 bomb, but ultimately Harry's gonna be moving on here, and obviously new episodes every Tuesday and Friday as we keep working our way through these playoffs. Always a pleasure hanging out with you two gentlemen. So I appreciate you joining the Trivia 10 once again. With that, we will see you in the next episode. Peace.